Good afternoon and welcome to Richfield High School and the 2019 State Championship 1A basketball tournament and the South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report, your local 1 gig internet provider, taking a look at some team stats and individual stats as well. Rich and Water Canyon, we'll look at Water Canyon first. They're led by Melissa Jessup's 11 points per game, plus Mary Jessup averaging about 11, just under 11 points per game. Melissa, a big player inside. She's got a good shot. The guards are quick and pesky, and this is a team that may give Rich some problems. Water Canyon comes in overall at 3-12 this year, went 1-9 in Region 20 play. As for the Rich Rebels, they come in at 18-4 overall, went 6-0 in Region 22, and won the region title for the first time under Coach Cody Lundgren, who's in his 4th year coaching the Rich Rebels. They're led by McKenna Stacy's 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals per game. Allie Wallentine, 6 points. Sage Tingy, Lauren Thompson, and Sydney Hatch all about 5 points per game. And watch out for Stacy and Wallentine. They can knock it down from downtown. These are your South Central Communications GigaFast pregame report. Sign up for 1 gig internet today. Get a gig and get going with South Central Communications. Rich, I could not find a time in the history of Rich Rebel basketball that they've played against Water Canyon. I imagine it's happened sometime in the past, but Rich, again, comes in at 18-4 overall, and a great season they've had. 3 state titles in the Rebels' history, 2011, 09, and 08. As I mentioned, Cody Lundgren is in his 3rd year at the helm of Rich Rebel basketball, and in his 3 years, they went 3 years ago, they finished 7th, then 2 years 5th, last year 3rd. If that trend continues, well, I think you can do the math, right? Rebels and Water Canyon coming up. It's McKenna Stacy, Allie Wallentine, Fallon Johnson, Lauren Thompson, and Sydney Hatch starting for the Rebels. That's the regular starting lineup for this Rebel girls basketball team. And we're just about to get underway. Rebels in the home whites, designated home team. Water Canyon in the road orange with blue numbers. Rebels win the toss and have it to start. McKenna Stacy at the top of the key gives to Thompson, right wing. We welcome you tuned in on live.ksl.com, on mylocalradio.com, and in the listening in the radio airwaves at 98.3 FM. Rebels shoot. McKenna Stacy gets off a shot from the right angle, misses, but the Rebels get the offensive rebound. Wallentine back to Stacy, left wing, fakes the 3, 1 dribble, pull up from 12 foot off the left angle, and Stacy knocks it down. Rich is up 2-0 here at Richfield High School as we're just underway. 7:20 left in the first quarter. Stacy defending, some tight defense on Colette Barlow. Kick it back outside, and a long 3-point attempt is missed. Allie Wallentine with the Rebel rebound. Wallentine will turn and push up to the right wing. Lauren Thompson has Hatch underneath, but the Rebels not trying to force it down in there at this point. Now they do try to force it in there and turn it over. A low pass and an easy takeaway for, I believe that was Melissa Jessup, one of the starters. Melissa Jessup out on the right wing. You've got Mary Jessup. Dribbles around the top of the arc. She'll kick it back to Mendora Barlow. Dribble and a drive to the right baseline. Shot up is off the side of the window and out of bounds. Shanna Barlow also on the floor, and I think it was Colette Barlow. So Mendora Barlow, Shanna Barlow, Colette Barlow, Melissa Jessup, and Mary Jessup. Rebels with a 2-0 lead early on here. Rich attacking left to right at mylocalradio.com and live.ksl.com. Wallentine fakes the shot, drives, dishes. Stacy open 3, got it, swish! McKenna Stacy with the triple, and Rich leads 5-0. 6:15 left in the first. Dribbling left, Barlow gets past a Rebel double team, kicks it left baseline. Mendora Barlow misses off the back iron, and McKenna Stacy pulls down a rebound. So she averages about 6.5, 7 of those per game. Wallentine up to the left wing. Hatch, kick it right corner. Stacy open 3 from the right wing. This one a little bit too long, back iron, but the Rebels get the rebound, and Allie Wallentine is fouled, heading out back to the wing. You're watching 1A State Basketball, presented by Ruby's Inn. Check them out at ruby'sinn.com. That's ruby'sinn.com. Today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rich County 4-H, empowering young people with the skills to lead for a lifetime. Wallenstein inbounds to Stacy. McKenna gives to Hatch at the free throw line. Back to Stacy, right wing, and she'll just dribble it back out and reset. 5-0, Rich on top. Left wing, Lauren Thompson, one of the 2 Rebel senior starters on this team. Taylor McKinnon, another senior, comes off the bench. Wallenstein dishes to Stacy. Left wing 3 is short. Fallon Johnson with the offensive rebound, and Rich resets out right wing. Wallenstein misses the 3. Hatch the offensive board, and her shot is blocked. Good defense by Melissa Jessup, and Rich couldn't get that 3rd shot off. Water Canyon with the basketball, attacking right to left here at Richfield High School from our viewpoint. The broadcasts, a long 2 by Barlow. Rebound tipped around, and Allie Wallenstein already with 4 Rebel rebounds in the game. Rich up to the right side, looking inside for Fallon. Pass not, it's too close to the middle, and Water Canyon steals it away. They'll push the other direction, missed the layup, kick it back outside. Free throw line jumper swishes through for Mendora Barlow. Water Canyon on the board with Rich leading 5-2, 4:40 left in the first quarter. Stacy across the timeline with the dribble. Rebels spread things out with Hatch at the free throw line and pretty much 4 corners everywhere else. A 1-2-2 zone defense from Water Canyon. Rebels saw this zone against ICS this season and beat them twice by 20-plus points both times. Stacy drives, dishes across the lane. Fallon, 1 dribble in the traffic, has the shot blocked, and the rebound pulled down by Shanna Barlow of Water Canyon. Rich trying to push it inside, but just couldn't get the shot they wanted, or couldn't get the shot off. That probably was about the shot they wanted. Barlow misses short. That was Shanna Barlow, and Hatch has the rebound poked away from her for Rich. Rebel basketball as it goes out of bounds. A little bit of a slow start here for the Rebels, just 5 points through the first 4:02. They've had some slow starts this season. Slow start against Altamont, against Manila, against South Summit. They've come from behind to win in a number of games this year, including the 3 I just mentioned. Sage Tingey into the game for the Rebels. Stacy, top of the key. Defense doesn't come out, so she makes them pay with a triple from downtown. McKenna Stacy has all 8 of the Rebels' points, and Rich leads by 6. Barlow, reach in foul by Stacy, I think is what we'll see. McKenna reached out and fouled Barlow. The game today brought to you by Quality Inn Richfield. They're proud to sponsor 1A basketball. If you're coming to the state tournament, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home away from home. They've got a nice hot breakfast, comfortable, spacious rooms, and that's a great place to stay. Rebels don't get the rebound. Water Canyon does, but Rich comes up with a steal. Lauren Thompson at the other end. Stolen behind from behind, but on the baseline, Colette Barlow couldn't quite keep possession, and Rebels will inbound from the baseline after this timeout. You're tuned in to 1A Utah Basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Paiute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments.
Rebels working around on the inbound play to Stacy in the corner. 3-point shot missed. Water Canyon with the rebound. Barlow across the timeline. She'll kick it right wing. Long 2 up and too strong. Sydney Hatch with the Rebel rebound. And the Rebels turn and push. That was Melissa Jessup on the missed 3, or the missed long 2 for Water Canyon. Then Allie Wallenstein caught on a double dribble. Rebels with 4 turnovers in this first quarter. State Bank of Southern Utah is proud to present state championship basketball. For all your banking needs, visit sbsu.com. That's sbsu.com. Colette Barlow around the left side. Rebels double team, and she throws it away. Rich forces the turnover. Allie Wallenstein with the steal. Up the sideline, Rich has numbers across the lane to Stacy, and McKenna pulls up just a bit short, a fight for the rebound. Melissa Jessup comes up with it. That was an impressive stop by Melissa Jessup as a 4-on-1, and Rich did not get the basket. Jessup dribbles to her right, picks up the dribble just on the right angle, gives inside, and turning to her left, shooting Mary Jessup. Misses short, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. The foul. Charged to Sage Tingey. That's her first. You're watching a Garcane Energy presentation of 1A State Championship basketball. Garcane Energy, a Touchstone Energy co-op. Jessup misses the first, 8-2, Rebels on top. And this presentation of State Championship basketball is brought to you in part by South Central Communications, the area's fastest broadband internet. Jessup's second free throw, back iron and down through. 8-3, Rich lead is 5. Tingey pulls up, right angle, long 2, rims halfway down and out. Sydney Hatch, the offensive rebound. She'll dribble out away from traffic, kick it back out to Lauren Thompson. Over to Tingey on the right wing, cut it across back to the other side of the lane. J.C. Cornea passes up a shot opportunity, kicks it back outside. The Rebels reset the offense. Thompson around top of the arc. Stacy fakes the 3, drives, fires across the lane, looking for a teammate who could not quite hold on to the pass. This game today is brought to you by South Central Communications FiberLink high-speed internet, the area's fastest broadband internet. Barlow against some Rebel full court pressure. Tingey tips it away, but out of bounds. And it'll stay with Colette Barlow and the Water Canyon Wildcats. Water Canyon in the designated home, or the designated visiting team. They're in the road orange. They've scored 42 points a game, allowed 49. That's middle of the road on both of those numbers. As far as the rest of the state, comparing with the rest of the state. Offensive foul against Mary Jessup on a moving screen. Gives the ball back to the Rebels, who lead 8-3. McKenna Stacy across the timeline, looks right, passes left. The 1-2-2 zone so far has limited the Rebels. Tingey, free throw line jumper off the window and in. She was on the left high block, and Tingey makes a living from that spot if it's open. McKenna Stacy trying to draw the charge. She's frustrated she didn't get the call. She'll pick up a second personal foul. McKenna has 8 points in this, 8 of the 10 Rebel points in this first quarter. This is a Southern Utah University presentation of 1A Championship basketball. Learn more at suu.edu. SUU to everywhere, suu.edu. 10-3, Rich on top with 1:29 left in the first. Barlow, this is Colette, receives the inbound, dribbles left. Rebels in a 2-3 zone. Barlow floats one up and misses. Sydney Hatch with the Rebel rebound. That's her 5th already. She averages about 5.5, 6 per game. Thompson down in the right corner. Hatch left wing. Wallenstein fires inside looking for Tingey. Ball deflected away out of bounds. Bryce Canyon Half Marathon is 13.1 miles of fun. Run through Bryce Canyon on the second Saturday in July. Register today and save at www.brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. Rebels inbound. Tingey to Hatch, or Hatch to Tingey, back to Hatch, and then turn it over. 6 turnovers in the first quarter by Rich. They're going to have to take care of the ball better the rest of the way here, make an adjustment. Jessup drives in. She's strong. You can see that strength as she backs in, then kicks it across the lane. Long to Melissa Jessup. The freshman buries it. 10-5 from the left corner. Rebels' lead is down to 5 with 43 seconds left in the first. Wallenstein hands to Tingey. Rebels work it around. Back up top of the key. Tingey with the long 2. This one misses off the left iron. And the rebound to Melissa Jessup. She'll keep it herself and dribble up the right sideline with 27-26 into the lane. Free throw line. Kicks it left side. Barlow shoots, and Wallenstein rejects it out of here with 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Ellie Brown checks into the game. Sydney Hatch with 5 rebounds heads for the bench. Brown, a big rebounder for this Rebel team. She averages 4.5 rebounds per game. Inbound to Barlow. Mendora kicks it inside. Turnaround jumper, too strong. Ellie Brown pulls down the Rebel rebound. As if on cue, Wallenstein up the left wing. Tingey gets it with 11, 10, 9. Around to Wallenstein on the right wing. Allie fires inside. J.C. Cornea kicks it back out. Tingey fires away from the free throw line and misses long. Gets her own rebound and shoots with 1.3 seconds left in the first. Tingey is fouled and will shoot 2. The foul charge to Mindoro Barlow, her second personal. Tingy at the line this season. About a 50, well, let's see, 60% free throw shooter. Through the first half of the season, she was down closer to about 40%, but she's really gotten better with the free throws this season. Misses the first, though, back iron. Second one swishes through. 1.3 to go, Water Canyon inbounds. Melissa picks it up and underhanded flings it toward the hoop. Got fairly close, but nothing, not in. So 11-5 is your score at the end of the first quarter. Rich on top of Water Canyon. And we'll have second quarter action coming up on the Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Starting your own business or just wanting to expand? State Bank of Southern Utah can get you a loan designed to help your business reach its goals. With State Bank, you can be assured that you have a lending partner that will stand by you in good times and bad. Come visit our branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
11-5 at the end of the first quarter. Rich on top of Water Canyon. This presentation of state championship basketball is brought to you by Ruby's Inn, Gateway Resort to Bryce Canyon National Park. Check them out at ruby'sinn.com. Barlow dribbles left, couple of high dribbles, and then a little bit of a body check from Allie Wallenton. Could have been a carry, could have been a foul on Wallenton, but it goes out of bounds. They give it to Water Canyon. 7:53 left in the second quarter. Rich comes out with Cornea, Tingy, Brown, who gets a steal on an entry pass. Wallenton and Thompson also on the floor. Ellie Brown averages about 1 steal per game. Tingy working around Wallenton on the left wing. Allie, the second leading three-point shooter on this Rich Rebel team, but I don't know if you call it a slump, but lately a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger. Wallenton skips it across. Lauren Thompson with the three from the right wing. This one a little long. J.C. Cornea, offensive rebound for Rich. Cornea fires back, free throw line. Thompson drives off the glass with the shot too strong. And the rebound comes down to Water Canyon. They'll push up. Ball into the middle of the lane, and Lauren Thompson comes up with the loose ball. Rebels have forced 5 turnovers, including a couple of steals. Wallenton on the left wing. Defense backing off, and Rich resetting the offense. Thompson, left wing to Wallenton. Goes inside. Tingy fights through the defense and draws the foul, and Tingy will go back to the line where she's 1 for 2 today. This presentation of state championships is brought to you in part by State Bank of Southern Utah. www.sbsu.com. That's sbsu.com. It's also brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com and work with the best. Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City. They've got all kinds of timeshare options, beachfront room with a view, recreation headquarters, and more at bearlakerealty.com. Tingy misses the first off the back iron. Second one hits the back iron and drops down through. Rich is on top, 12-5. Rebels have scored an average of 44 points per game. That's 8th in 1A girls. So they've allowed just 37 a game. That's 4th. Differential of plus 7.3. That's 9th in 1A. Rebels have played a lot of 3A and 2A competition and earned wins over a lot of those teams. Water Canyon turns it over again. Wallenton up to the right wing. Rebels give to Tingy, then back to Wallenton. A-Wall goes right corner. Tingy skips it across. Eliana Brown up top. Rich continues to work it around. Tingy fakes the shot, drives, floats, and hits. Sage Tingy. 2, 4, 6 points in the game. Coming up big with McKenna Stacy on the bench, having picked up 2 early fouls. Barlow, the running floater from the right side, goes down. A long 2 off the window for Colette Barlow. 16-5. Rebels, 14-7, the score. I gave points to the wrong team there. Tingy to Brown on the right wing. To Wallenstein, round to the left corner. Sage bounces inside looking for Cornea, and Barlow steals it away. Rebels seventh turnover. Barlow across the timeline, gives to Jessup, and she'll fire away and hit the three. Melissa Jessup with the triple. And the 9-point lead is suddenly cut to 4. 14-10. Rich on top. Cornea free throw line. Easy shot, and she knocks it down. Nobody closed in on her, and Cornea makes her first field goal today. Rich back up by 6, 16-10. Barlow, Collette dribbles left, hesitates, goes back left, then kicks it into the corner. Long three, missed over the top. Wallenstein with the Rebel rebound, her 5th of the game. Rich pushes up ahead and throws it away. Rebels looking out of sync on the fast break against this Water Canyon team. We take a timeout with the Rich Rebels on top, 16-10 over Water Canyon, 4:58 left in the second. And you're tuned into 1A Utah basketball on mylocalradio.com and live.ksl.com.
Shed Inc., located at 44 North Main in Panguitch, Randy and Matt will take care of all of your screen printing needs. Need some extra cash? They'll buy those shed antlers you've been looking to sell. Call Shed Inc. today. Go Cats!
The classes.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar S Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
Watching a Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State basketball on live.ksl.com. Rich leads by 6 over Water Canyon. Barlow dribbles left, kicks it outside. Three-point shot, this time by Jessup, is short, but an offensive rebound. Pass back to Jessup. Her putback, no good. Sydney Hatch with the Rebel rebound. Wallenstein up ahead to Thompson. Lauren on the right wing, kicks it up top. Hatch quickly to Wallenstein. AWOL fires away from 3 and misses over the top. JC Cornea tries to save it, but steps on the baseline. And the Rebels give it away. Rebels having surprising trouble early on here scoring against Water Canyon, and a blocking foul as Melissa Jessup drives and is fouled. The foul charged JC Cornea. Her first personal, Rebel 4th team foul, puts Melissa Jessup at the line to shoot 2. She misses the first. Second free throw also missed, and that off the left side. JC Cornea pulls down the Rebel rebound. Rich goes out right wing. Staple fires away. Kendall Staple, who just checked into the game, and Rich can't get that shot to go. Water Canyon with the defensive rebound, a chance to cut into the deficit. Barlow runs into JC Cornea. Ball squirts loose. It's out toward midcourt. 3 players on the floor with a scrum and a jump ball. Possession arrow looks like goes to the Rich Rebels. This matchup between Rich and Water Canyon is brought to you by Quality in Richfield, your home for the state tournaments, and by Garcane Energy, keeping the lights on for over 70 years. Lauren Thompson, right wing to Staple, back up top. Thompson working around the arc. Tingy back to Thompson again at the top of the key. It's this 1-2-2 zone defense. The Rebels 3 seconds in the lane, struggling today. Rich earlier this year took on ICS a couple of times, and ICS runs the 1-2-2 zone. Cornea steps in front of Barlow, and she turns it over. And in those games, the Rebels scored 61, beating Intermountain Christian 61-23 and 49-29. But Rich with just 16 points through this first more than quarter and a half. And a big part of that is the turnovers. I've got Rich with 10 already. A goal for the game would be 12-14, and Rich well more than halfway there. Lauren Thompson fires away from downtown, misses off the back iron. Sage Tingy with the Rebel offensive rebound. Rebels work it around. Tingy, long two from the left wing. This one back iron, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Shanna Barlow. Up ahead to Mindoro Barlow. Across the timeline. Under 3 to go in the first quarter. Rebels don't come out and guard Barlow. She'll step up and hit the free throw line jumper. And the lead, the Rebel lead, is down to 4. Staple across to Cornea. Thompson fires away from downtown. And the shots aren't falling. Rebels are struggling to score. Back iron. Mary Jessup heads the other direction. Rebels strip her from behind. And then give it to Thompson to bring it across the timeline. Cornea, right baseline, fakes the jumper, gives to Staple. Kendall drives through traffic, shot up, blocked, and saved on the baseline. Not saved. Rebel basketball. McKenna Stacy will check back into the game for Rich. Inbound from the baseline. Lob in for Cornea, and this one swatted away out, but the Rebels come up with it. Thompson drives, misses off the right side. Hatch offensive board, put back in. Sydney Hatch with 7 rebounds, and that's her first bucket of the game. 18-12, Rebels trail. Jessup may have gotten away with a travel. Passes across, J.C. Cornea wraps up the ball. It's booted around on the floor to the Rebel bench, out of bounds off of Water Canyon. Rebel basketball. I talked about the Rebels' 10 turnovers, Water Canyon with 9 of their own. Broadcast today is brought to you in part by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan. Visit www.explorelogan.com. That's the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, explorelogan.com. Stacy up across the timeline. Rebels kick it left wing. Thompson into the middle. Tingy tries to fight through the defense. A lot of contact. Shot blocked. She saves it from going out of bounds. Kicks it back out to Stacy. McKenna drives and misses up over the top. Pokes the ball away from behind after a Melissa Jessup rebound, and Water Canyon takes possession. Well, you're watching a 1A State basketball presented in part by SUU. Check them out at suu.edu. SUU to everywhere. That's Southern Utah University. Jessup goes right wing. Barlow tries to fire one into the middle. The Rebels deflect it and take it away. 7 turnovers in the quarter for Water Canyon. Thompson on the left block, passes inside. Fallon Johnson has it poked away. It goes through her legs, and we got a jump ball. 3 or 4 players wrapped up. 1:16 left in the second. And the Rich Rebel lead is just 6. Barlow up across the timeline. Long baseball style pass deflected by Tingy, out of bounds. Back to Water Canyon. Coach Lundgren off the bench, giving some coaching direction to his team. And crouches back down near the end of the bench. Bounce in, and Fallon Johnson with the steal. She'll head for the hoop. Stop in the lane. Shot is blocked from behind. And Water Canyon takes it back. Melissa Jessup up to the left wing, and the Rebels foul her from behind, trying to poke it away with 55.5 left in the first half. The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon is proud to present 1A basketball. The race runs the second Saturday in July. Don't miss out. Register today and save. Early registration is open now at www.brycecanyonhalfmarathon.com. Water Canyon goes down inside and misses. Hatch with the rebound. May have partially blocked the shot. With 42 seconds left in the first, Rebels go to Hatch at the free throw line. Jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out. Hatch ends up on the floor. Stacy with the ball across the lane to Tingy left side, and Sage puts in the layup. 20-12. Rich on top by 8 with 23-22. Barlow down to the baseline, dribbles across the baseline. Jessup shoots and misses. Stacy saves it. No, she was tiptoeing the baseline and couldn't quite stay in bounds. So with 16.2 left in the first half, Rich leads by 8. But Water Canyon has the inbound play. Jessup into Mindora Barlow. She'll dribble right, float it up and miss off the window. Sydney Hatch with the Rebel rebound, her 9th of the game. Tingy up ahead to Stacy with 6-5. McKenna drives, dishes off to Lauren. Long two from the left angle, missed over the top. Mary Jessup has the rebound, but time runs out before she can put anything together. And at the end of half number 1, Rich leads 20-12. We'll be back with our Southern Utah University halftime report right after this on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Shopping for a new or used car? State Bank of Southern Utah can finance your purchase with great rates. Come visit our branch or apply online at sbsu.com. You finally found your dream car. Get your dream loan at State Bank. Member FDIC.
The people.
Welcome to the Southern Utah University Halftime Report. Southern Utah University, check them out at suu.edu, SUU to everywhere. It's amazing the number of national parks and outdoor recreation opportunities there are at SUU. I think they were the outdoor recreation national champions a couple years in a row just recently. SUU.edu, check them out today. At the half, it's Rich with an 8-point lead over Water Canyon. In this first round matchup between Region 22's number 1 and Region 20's number 5. Water Canyon hanging around. The Rebels' leading scorer, McKenna Stacy, had 8 first-quarter points, but then got in foul trouble, and we didn't see her much in the second quarter. Sage Tingy picked up some slack and scored 8 points in the second, or in that first half. Sydney Hatch and J.C. Cornea with 2 points apiece. A couple of the Rebel leading scorers, Allie Wallenstein and Lauren Thompson, haven't scored yet today. They've missed a lot of shots from outside, and the 1-2-2 zone defense is kind of designed to force teams to hit from outside, and the Rebels have not done that particularly well today. They missed a lot of outside jumpers. Having said that, Rich still leads 20-12. Mindora Barlow has 4, Jamari Jessup 4 as well, Melissa Jessup and Colette Barlow with 2 points apiece. But Rich leads 20-12. We'll take another break. We'll be back with your second half action. This has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. Brought to you by SUU. Check them out, www.suu.edu. SUU to everywhere.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want. So you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
If you've dreamed of owning your own beachfront property at beautiful Bear Lake, but think you can't afford it, think again, because you can. It's an investment you can rent that pays for itself, and you can enjoy it too. Realtor Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty can help make your dream come true. Visit with Gary today, because you'll never know unless you ask. Bear Lake Realty in Garden City. Visit bearlakerealty.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Bryce Canyon Half Marathon, 13.1 miles of fun. The race starts at Bryce Canyon City, runs through Bryce Canyon National Park, and finishes in Cannonville. Early registration is open now. Race runs the second Saturday in July.
In today's world, with so many places to shop and so many options to choose from, sometimes you have to boil it down to one simple question: where do I get treated the best? At Cash Honda Yamaha in Logan, we work hard to make sure every customer knows how much we appreciate them. We love what we do, and we believe in the products we sell. Our goal is to build a lasting friendship with every customer so we can serve you and your family for generations. Visit us today, Cash Honda Yamaha, 3765 US 91, Hyde Park, Utah.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Jensen Wood Motor, it's our goal to make sure every customer is a repeat customer. The way we do that, our customers are our friends.
It's our job to help you find what you're looking for at the best possible price. It's always good to know that your salesman is working for you.
We understand that life happens. Sometimes credit isn't perfect. We work hard to find financing options that work best for you.
Stop by today and let's see what we can do for you. Jensen Wood Motors in Montpelier, Idaho.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PepMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PepMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PepMinerals.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Welcome back to the Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Rich Rebels, 8-point lead at the half over the Water Canyon Wildcats, 20-12. Rich with it to start second half action. Wallenton at the top of the key to Lauren Thompson. She'll dribble down toward the left baseline, then dribble back around to the top of the arc. This 1-2-2 is switched. Maybe a box and one now with Stacy being double teamed at times. Wallenton fires away long two, rattles home from the right angle. And Allie has her first bucket of the day. Rich up by 10. To the left wing, Mary Jessup dribbles around the top of the arc. Rebels attacking left to right in the second half. Ball pinballs around and then ends up in the hands of Melissa Jessup. Rebels in a man-to-man defense. Jessup gives off left side. Shanna Barlow with the long two, and that swishes home. Pretty shot from Barlow, 22-14. Fallon Johnson inside, double team comes in. She'll kick it back outside. It's like a diamond and one type defense is what it looks like with Stacy, the one. She'll go free throw line. Fallon Johnson dribbles left, shot up is blocked by Jessup. That was Melissa on the block. Mary Jessup takes the ball up across the timeline. And dishes across the middle. Ball poked away, but Water Canyon comes back up with it. Mary Jessup fires away from the left corner and misses, but an offensive rebound. Barlow gives it back to Jessup. Mary looking inside. She's got Barlow for a moment there. Back outside to Colette Barlow. She'll try to drive. Shot blocked from behind by Lauren Thompson. McKenna Stacy has it. She'll try to push and get a little push from Melissa Jessup for the foul. 1A Utah State basketball is presented by the Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan. Visit explorelogan.com. That's explorelogan.com. Inbound to Thompson. She'll give back to Stacy. McKenna dribbles right, gets past the defense, floats it up and misses. Wallenton, the offensive rebound for Rich. Back up top, Thompson, the top of the key. Gives left wing, Stacy. Thinks about a shot, fires inside. It's deflected back out. Thompson comes up with it and kicks it back left wing to Stacy. McKenna starts right, then goes back left, drives, floats, and misses. Sydney Hatch, the offensive rebound. Misses the putback with a lot of contact. And then Water Canyon comes up with the loose ball. Hatch with 10 rebounds in the game. Fallon Johnson a steal as Water Canyon tries to push it inside. Getting sloppy here, both sides. Rebels barely maintain possession. Thompson up ahead to Fallon Johnson across the lane. Nice extra pass. Johnson to Hatch for the easy two. And the Rebel lead is back to 10, 24-14. Sydney Hatch with the finish on the pass from Fallon Johnson. Across the timeline goes Colette Barlow, left wing to Mindora. Back to Colette. She'll dribble left, defended by Lauren Thompson. Bounces it back into Mary Jessup and the easy two. Nice dish from Barlow to Jessup for the deuce. 24-16. Rebel lead is 8. Fallon Johnson top of the key to Stacy on the left wing. McKenna looking inside. Nothing there. They'll go back up top to Lauren Thompson. 4.5 left in the third quarter. Thompson, right corner. Stacy looks inside, fires to Fallon, drop it inside to Hatch. Sydney one dribble, puts it up off the glass. Can't quite get it to go, but Wallenton with the Rebel offensive rebound, and Rich resets. Thompson dribbles right, follows the screen, picks it up and looks for the pass to Stacy. McKenna tries to drive, and she's fouled on the floor. 4:03 left in the third, and Colette Barlow picks up the foul. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty. For real estate at beautiful Bear Lake, work with the best. Visit bearlakerealty.com. Barlow's first personal, second team foul. Rebels inbound left corner. Wallenstein for three, misses over the top. And Shanna Barlow with the rebound for Water Canyon. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by Saby Trucking. Scott and Diana Saby wishing the Rebels good luck. Barlow inside, nice little spin move, but she can't quite finish, and a jump ball on the rebound. It was Shanna Barlow finding Melissa Jessup, and then Jessup couldn't quite finish. Eliana Brown checks in for Rich. Rich Rebels lead 24-16. Water Canyon with the inbound play from the baseline. Barlow to Jessup. Mary dribbles right toward the corner, throws it inside right to Ali Wallenstein, who anticipated the pass, stepped in front for the steal. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by the station in Randolph, here for your convenience needs. It's the station, Sinclair Station in Randolph, Utah. Tingy out to Wallenstein on the right wing, gives to Brown at the free throw line. Thompson left wing three, yes, it's a two. Her toes were on the line, but it still counts. Lauren Thompson with the two, and Rich pushes the lead back out to 10, 26-16. Barlow, or Jessup rather, Melissa then gives to Barlow, left baseline jumper. He's up and in for Mindora Barlow. She's got 6 points. 26-18, Rebels push the other way. Ellie Brown gets the pass inside and finishes strong. 28-18. Pace picking up here in the third quarter for both teams. Colette Barlow, double dribbles, must have been slapped away or deflected away. She'll bounce it inside and Jessup can't finish. Sage Tingy with the Rebel rebound. Wallenstein across the timeline, up right baseline. Lauren inside to Brown. Lauren triple teamed, ball poked free. It's on the floor and a jump ball. We had players tied up. Possession arrow will keep it with the Rich Rebels. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Eddie and Todd Jensen out of Thatcher, Idaho, wishing the Rebels good luck. Cornea Wallenstein, Tingy, Brown, and Stacy on the floor with 2:25 left in the third. Lob in, Brown, quick shot off the window, no. Rebound tipped out and into the hands of Sandra Black. She'll push up court, lose it, and then it's picked up by Melissa Jessup. She travels. 14 turnovers for Water Canyon. I've got the Rebels with 11. A 10-point Rich Rebel lead, 28-18. Time running down in the third. Stacy across the timeline to Wallenstein, left side. Tingy pulls up, left angle jumper from about 15 feet. Nope, but JC Cornea with the offensive rebound and the putback. Cornea with 4 points, and Rich leads by 12, its biggest lead of the game, 30-18. Melissa Jessup drives, puts it up, can't get it to go, but she's fouled. Was a little out of control defensively, and I think it was Wallenstein on the foul. Rebels haven't played since Friday, about almost 2 weeks ago, when they hosted Manila for the Region 22 Championship. Barlow's free throw, her first one, no good. Water Canyon, of course, played last week in a play-in game, and they beat Green River to get to this contest. 45-30 was the final score. Water Canyon with the win. Jessup's second free throw also misfires. Back iron and rebound tipped around. Ellie Brown has it for Rich. So free throws 0 for 2 for Water Canyon on that trip. Tingy drives, puts it up and in off the glass. Sage Tingy leading the way for Rich with 10 points. Rich on top by 14, 32-18 here at Richfield High School and the state tournament. Colette Barlow starts to her left, goes back to her right, puts it up and in. Quick release by Colette Barlow. Gets it up and over. It's McKenna Stacy. Rebels attack, and Cornea is fouled. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by the town of Laketown. Good luck, Rebels, from Mayor Burdette Weston, council members Dallas Clark, Chris Hodges, Gary Ogilvie, and Delora White. Mindora Barlow, the personal foul, her third, sends J.C. Cornea to the line to shoot 2. Cornea this season, as she hits the first one, a 43% free throw shooter. No, that's a different Cornea. I'm looking at the wrong one. JC 46%. This trip, she hits them both. So Rich leads again by 14, 34-20. Our broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rich County. The Rebels with a championship cause. Barlow up to the right side, tries to just push through Stacy, and McKenna called for the blocking foul. That'll be Stacy's third personal. Barlow got an elbow out there on Stacy, but McKenna must have initiated some contact we couldn't see from here. Water Canyon to inbound with 1:10 left in the third. Lauren Thompson over to the scores table to check back in. And we'll thank another one of our sponsors, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, Idaho. Count on us to care. That's Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, wishing the Rebels good luck. Inbound, Melissa Jessup with a quick shot, misses, but she's fouled. It was short, and I think Sage Tingy got her on the arm, trying to contest the shot. So Melissa Jessup, who's 0 for 4 from the free throw line, will go back to the line to shoot 2 more. And she swishes the first one home. Today's game broadcast is also brought to you by Stacy's Repair, the ones who truly care about you and your vehicle. And by T7 Propane in Woodruff. For all your propane needs, call 435-793-4208. Second free throw, short. Rebound tipped out, and Jessup touched it last out of bounds. 34-21. Rebels up by 13 with time running down in the third quarter. Staple checks into the game for Rich. McKenna Stacy on the bench with 3 fouls. Staple on the left wing, dribbles to her right, picks it up and gives right side to Wallenstein. Wall ball back outside. Thompson again to wall ball, and then again to Thompson. Staple on the left wing, crossover down to the left baseline, back out to Cornea. Works it around. Thompson for the long 2, right baseline. Misses, back iron, rebound. Jessup touched it last, couldn't quite pull it in off her fingertips, out of bounds. Rebel basketball. So Rich inbounds from the baseline. Allie Wallenstein lobs in. Cornea, quick shot, misses short, rebound tipped. Mary Jessup had it, but it's deflected away to Mindoro Barlow. She'll dribble up across the timeline. Kendall Staple pokes it away off of Barlow, out of bounds. So Rich takes it back. That's a 4th turnover of the quarter for Water Canyon. 34-21, Rich leading by 13. Playing for the final shot of this third quarter. Fallon Johnson on the right wing, up top to Wallenstein. Down to 10, 9, 8. Wallenstein dribbles free throw line to Thompson. Lauren across the top. Fallon right corner. Staple with 2, 1, fires away and misses a little too strong at the buzzer. 34-21, Rich leads at the end of 3 quarters. You're tuned in to Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
Our Richfield Hotel, located just off Interstate 70, is a short drive from attractions like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, Fremont Indian State Park, Fish Lake National Forest, the Great Western Trail, and the Paiute ATV Trail. Located near the Sevier Valley Center, make the Quality Inn Richfield your home for the tournaments.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Barlow to the free throw line. Collette wrapped up there for a jump ball. As Water Canyon gets it to start this fourth quarter action of Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Lauren Thompson across the timeline to the top of the key, right side to Wallenstein, back to Thompson. Rebels working around the arc, leading 34-21. They've been led by Sage Tingy's 10 points. Fallon Johnson fires away from the right corner, about a 15-footer, misses over the top. Melissa Barlow rebounds, or excuse me, Melissa Jessup to Colette Barlow. Mary Jessup fires away from the top of the key and hits. Mary with her second triple of the game. 34-24, back to a 10-point ball game. Rebels will send some starters back in there. Tingy, Hatch, and Stacy over to the scorer's table. 7:08 left to go. Fallon Johnson. Rebels looking to work it in against this zone defense of Water Canyon. Instead, Wallenstein fires away from three and misses over the top. Offensive rebound by Staple. Offensive rebound again by Staple. And the second time she's fouled. Kendall with a couple of offensive rebounds on one possession earns a trip to the free throw line. The foul charge to Mary Jessup, her second. Staples' first free throw. Finds its way home. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by the town of Woodruff. Go Rebels from Mayor Scott Saby, council members Millie Bradshaw, Raymond Franson, Kent Stewart, and Jason Peterson with Secretary Lisa Bell. And by Comprehensive Family Dental, Dr. Sean Grohl, providing quality family dentistry since 1998. Staple hits both free throws. She came into the game as a 42% free throw shooter in varsity action this season. And Rich leads again by 12, 36-24. Barlow bounces into the middle, somehow finds its way to Mary Jessup, but J.C. Cornea comes from the backside and rips it away. That's 16 turnovers for Water Canyon. Rebels go up ahead looking for Sydney Hatch, and they give it right back with their 12th turnover. 6.5 left here in the fourth. Our broadcast is brought to you in part by Jimmy John's of Evanston, Wyoming. Gourmet sandwiches fresh and fast every day. It's no longer just fireworks and alcohol in Evanston. Get your Jimmy John's as well now at 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fresh and fast meat. 6.5 left. Barlow drives, misses too high off the window, and the ball on the floor, last touched by Rich as it hits the baseline, or rolls to the baseline. Inbound play for Water Canyon to the right baseline. Medora Barlow shoots and misses off the glass. Melissa Jessup gets the rebound, and then it's tipped over to Barlow. She misses, and J.C. Cornea has it for Rich. Cornea with 4 rebounds to go along with her 6 points. Rebels down on the right baseline. And Sage Tingy's bumped and fouled to the floor. A 15th foul on Water Canyon. So Rich will inbound from the baseline. It's a third personal foul on Mary Jessup. Our broadcast today is brought to you in part by Rolene Kennedy, Rich County's representative at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, Wyoming. Staple left corner. Cornea pulls up and gets the roll. Rolls off the front of the rim, around to the glass, and then back down through. 8 points for Cornea. And Rich is on top, 38-24. Barlow. Colette lobs it inside, and Rich fouls Melissa Jessup as she tries to receive the pass. 5:39 left here in this ball game. Rebels looking to move on, and they would face the winner of the next game, which will be Wendover and Monticello. Make sure to stay tuned right here on live.ksl.com and mylocalradio.com to see that game and find out who wins. Staple, Rebel rebound after a missed three-point shot. Rebels push up ahead, and J.C. Cornea is hammered by Mary Jessup on an what looked like would be an open layup, but Jessup got back quick to defend that shot attempt. So Rich goes back to the line. J.C. Cornea to shoot 2 more. JC has 2, 4, 6, 8 points, looking for 9 and 10 here. Broadcast is brought to you in part by McKay Frankum Dental Services at reasonable rates for the whole family. 307-789-8910. That's at 170 Arrowhead Drive, number 1 in Evanston, McKay Frankum Dental Services. Cornea hits the first and has 1 more coming. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by the Crawford Trough in Randolph, the place to eat and drink. That's the Crawford Trough. Cornea's second free throw, no, and Colette Barlow has the rebound. 39-24, Rich up by 15. To the right wing, Melissa Barlow dribbles down toward the baseline. Wallenstein cuts her off, and she kicks it back outside to Barlow. Collette dribbles left to the free throw line. Dishes off. They mishandle it, but keep control. And then Melissa Jessup carries the ball. That's a 17th turnover. Today's game broadcast is also brought to you in part by Bear Lake Realty, Gary and Amber McKee in Garden City. If you're looking for real estate in the Bear Lake area, visit bearlakerealty.com and work with the best. Stacy goes free throw line to Wallenstein, back outside to Thompson. Rebels content to not try to blow this thing out of the water, but just make sure to earn the victory. Stacy drives, dishes, free throw line. Hatch, couple of ball fakes, and then as the defense flies by, Hatch hits the jumper. 41-24. Sydney Hatch with the basket from just inside free throw line range. Sydney's got 6 in the game. Barlow left wing, 3-point shot up and too strong. Jessup pulls the rebound down over Wallenstein, misses the putback, but then Wallenstein gets it, and she'll push up court and get blocked from behind. So Wallenstein will go to the Rebels will just inbound from the baseline. Taylor Cornea will check into the game for Lauren Thompson with 4:20 left to go in the ball game. And Rich leading by 16, 41-24. Rebels inbound, Wallenstein, left corner to Stacy. McKenna drives, lobs into the middle for Hatch. It's deflected, tipped out, and Cornea comes up with it for Rich. JC to Taylor, then outside to Wallenstein. Alley tries to start a drive. Ball poked away by Mendora Barlow. Wallenstein gets it back, drives, dishes off to Taylor, who puts up the 10-foot left angle jumper and misses short. Mary Jessup with the rebound for Water Canyon. A high dribble, 2 high dribbles by Melissa Jessup. She drives, floats, hits, counted, and the foul. Melissa dribbled twice above her head as she took it up court, but at this point, we won't worry about it. Jessup hits the layup, or the floater, gets fouled, and hits the free throw. So the 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Jessup. Nicely done by the freshman. Rebels' lead is 14, 41-27. Wallenstein dribbles right, gives off to Hatch. She'll fire inside to Taylor Cornea. She'll try to shoot, and Jessup blocks it. Melissa just deflected that right out of Cornea's hands. Pass up ahead by Water Canyon trying to push on the break, and they lose control, lose possession. JC Cornea goes the other way, and she's blocked by Mendora Barlow. Out of bounds, Rebel basketball. Our broadcast today is also brought to you in part by Pugstone Sporting Goods. Darren and Carrie give thanks for all the support and help. Pugstone's in Garden City. They'll rebuild and be back. Go Rebels from Darren and Carrie at Pugstone's. Tingy pulls up, right angle, misses short. Mary Jessup the rebound. Tingy wraps her up for a jump ball. Possession arrow, Water Canyon. 3:12 left to go, 41-27. Again, make sure to stay tuned. Our next game coming up, we've got a good one, Wendover and Monticello. McKenna Stacy with the steal. Barlow tried to pass across the lane, and as they brought it up court, Stacy just jumped up, grabbed it out of the air, headed to the basket, was fouled, and will go to the line. Colette Barlow picks up a second. Stacy had 8 first-quarter points, hasn't scored since then. She's only taken a couple of shots. McKenna will shoot 2. Stacy, about a 66% free throw shooter. Hit the first with a swish. Our broadcast today is also brought to you by the town of Randolph. Good luck from Mayor Lynn Weston, board member Sim Bell, Brian Wires, Larry Kennedy, Melanie Lemon, clerk Lana Peart. Stacy's second free throw, nice high arc, and it swishes through. McKenna averages 16 a game, has 10 in this one, but again, she probably is not too concerned with her personal production, individual production, as long as the Rebels win. Mary Jessup fires away from deep and hits it. 43-30. Jessup with the long three-pointer, her third triple of the ball game. 2:44 left to go. Wallenstein pulls up from the free throw line, misses short, rebound, tipped out. Stacy had it, deflected back court. McKenna will chase it down and pick it up, and they'll say over and back. Our broadcast is also brought to you by Epic Recreation. Next time you're in the Bear Lake area, get your rentals from Epic Recreation and make your vacation an epic one to remember. Visit epicrecreation.net, find them on Facebook, or call 435-946-EPIC. Long three-point shot fired up. Wallenstein had the rebound. Jessup pulls it away. She'll dribble to her right and pull up and hit from the right angle. 43-32. Stacy across the timeline fires inside for Cornea. JC blocked and fouled. And Melissa Jessup will pick up, I believe, just her second personal foul, sending JC Cornea to the line where she's 3 of 4 so far in the game and about a 50% shooter on the season. JC will get 2 here. The first one back iron, no good. Today's game broadcast is also brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. Visit bearlakerealty.com if you're looking for beachfront, room with a view, a secluded mountain retreat, any number of timeshare options. Buy now and start enjoying beautiful Bear Lake. Cornea missed the first, makes the second. 44-32, Rebel lead is 12. Long 2 shot up and missed. Taylor McKinnon with the Rebel rebound. Taylor just checking in, one of the Rebel 3 seniors on this team. Wallenstein drives, dishes across the lane. Cornea's shot blocked. JC has it stuffed out of bounds, and Rich will maintain possession with 1:55 to go. Jordan Erickson checks into the game. McKenna Stacy looks like she'll be finished for the day. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Starting your own business or just wanting to expand? State Bank of Southern Utah can get you a loan designed to help your business reach its goals. With State Bank, you can be assured that you have a lending partner that will stand by you in good times and bad. Come visit our branch today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Shed Inc., located at 44 North Main in Panguitch, Randy and Matt will take care of all of your screen printing needs. Need some extra cash? They'll buy those shed antlers you've been looking to sell. Call Shed Inc. today. Go Cats!
The classes.
Welcome back to Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com. 44-32 with 1:55 left to go. Rich up by 12. Inbound pass deflected. Wallenstein, good heads-up play to get that foot down before she touched the basketball. She was the inbounder. It was deflected right back to her, and she made sure to establish herself inbound before touching the ball. Cornea on the right wing, back to Wallenstein. Pressure outside and a reach-in on Colette Barlow. Is a 10th team foul. That'll send Wallenstein to the line to shoot 2. Allie has 2 points in the game, averages 6 points, 3.5 rebounds, and this season she's a 55% free throw shooter. Rebels have been to the free throw line a fair amount here in the fourth quarter especially. Wallenstein, oh, that was a 9th team foul, so Wallenstein gets 1 and 1, misses the front end. And Water Canyon has the rebound. Melissa Jessup starts left, goes right, and finishes. 44-34. Jessup brings Water Canyon within 10. Tingy across the timeline, and Coach Cody Lundgren calls for a timeout with 1:17 left to go. We'll take a quick one as well on Utah 1A basketball on KSL and mylocalradio.com.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar S Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
Welcome back to Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Rich with the basketball, leading by just 10, a minute left to go, but Rebels have the intensity I don't think has been there. That intensity will be higher tomorrow in the quarterfinals and beyond, I think. Water Canyon's done a nice job to hang in there and keep this one within grasping distance, but a foul on Mindora Barlow will be her fourth and send Lauren Thompson to the free throw line. For a pair of free throws, that is the 10th team foul, so into the double bonus we go. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty for real estate in the Bear Lake area. Beautiful Bear Lake, work with the best, bearlakerealty.com. Thompson's free throw, her first is good. Lauren has 3 points in the game. Lauren will shoot one more. Our broadcast today is also brought to you by Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Find your fun in Logan, Northern Utah. Visit explorelogan.com. That's www.explorelogan.com. Thompson hits both free throws. Water Canyon, long pass, looking for Shanna Barlow, too high and out of bounds. Water Canyon turns it over for a 19th time in the game, and Rich takes over with Water Canyon showing full court pressure. Looks like a man-to-man press. Wallenstein inbounds to Thompson, who got forgotten. Water Canyon focusing on McKenna Stacy, and that left Thompson open. Across the timeline, Wallenstein to Tingy. Sage dribbles it out. Stacy draws a double team, gives back to Tingy. Sage puts the ball on her hip for a moment, but the defense came out to get her, and then a push by Mary Jessup. She's trying to get the foul, and I mean, I think if you're being real technical, letter of the law, that's a little bit more than just a personal foul. And maybe we'll see how the officials handle this one. I hope they don't give some kind of a flagrant. Oh. I mean, I'm not going to argue that call because I think technically that is what it was, right? That was not a basketball play to foul. What's that, Colin? Intentional foul. So that'll put McKenna Stacy to the line to shoot two. And then Rich will have the ball. And I think a couple more free throws. So Stacy gets the first one to go. And Jessup, I don't know, it looked like a little bit of frustration, just wanted to get that clock stopped, get the foul like Coach Benjamin Jackson was telling the team to do. But just a little too much on it, and not a smart way of committing that foul, I think, is the issue. Sage Tingy to inbound for Rich with 33 seconds to go, and Rich on top by 13. Stacy, right corner to Staple. Kendall across to Wallenstein. Allie just tries to keep it away from defenders, and Rich playing keep away. Wallenstein skips a dangerous pass. Thompson knocked down. Mary Jessup went for the steal. Thompson went for the ball. Well, Jessup going for the steal as well, but commits the foul, and Jessup, I think that's a fifth. So Mary will foul out with 12 points in the game, 3 3-pointers. Just 16.5 seconds left to go. And into the game comes Sandra Black as Lauren Thompson goes to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. She's got 4 points and 2 for 2 from the line so far today. Make it 3 for 3, swishes that one home. Had a barn burner this morning. Wendover beat Paiute. Rich topped Green River by 8. Tabiona destroyed Wayne by 30. Lauren Thompson hits the second. And Valley beat Whitehorse handily on the boys' side. 49-34, Rich up by 15. Quick shot from Water Canyon. Nope. Black, the offensive rebound. Put back, nope. And Kendall Staple has the Rebel rebound. Kendall's 5th of the game, and Rich runs the clock out for the win. 49-34, first-round victory for Rich over Water Canyon. A 15-point win. Stay tuned. We'll have the Rubies in post-game wrap-up coming up in just a bit. Right after this on Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com.
Shopping for a new or used car? State Bank of Southern Utah can finance your purchase with great rates. Come visit our branch or apply online at sbsu.com. You finally found your dream car. Get your dream loan at State Bank. Member FDIC.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
If you've dreamed of owning your own beachfront property at beautiful Bear Lake, but think you can't afford it, think again, because you can. It's an investment you can rent that pays for itself, and you can enjoy it too. Realtor Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty can help make your dream come true. Visit with Gary today, because you'll never know unless you ask. Bear Lake Realty in Garden City. Visit bearlakerealty.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Welcome back to the post-game show on a Utah High School Sportscast production of 1A State Basketball on live.ksl.com. Our post-game is brought to you by Ruby's Inn. They have been hosting visitors to Bryce Canyon for over 100 years. Check them out at rubysinn.com. Rebels jumped out to an early lead, 5-0 on Water Canyon, and Rich led from start to finish. They didn't ever really push totally out away. They got leads of 14, 15 points and ended up winning by 15 in the end. Rebels got 11 points from McKenna Stacy, 10 from Sage Tingy, 8 from J.C. Cornea, 6 apiece from Sydney Hatch and Lauren Thompson. As for Water Canyon, they were led by Melissa Jessup's 10 points, Mary Jessup's 12 before fouling out with 16 seconds to go, and Mindoro Barlow finished with 6. So Water Canyon drops into consolation, and Rich will await to see the winner of this one, Wendover and Monticello. The Rebels will take on the winner between either the Wildcats or the Buckaroos. That game is coming up in a few minutes. We'll actually have a bit of a break here as the Rich Water Canyon game went pretty quick. So we've got a break of probably about 20 minutes before we go with our pregame show for the Monticello and Wendover game. In the meantime, hang out, stay tuned, check up on the live stats and scores, and we thank you for tuning in. We'll take a break, and we'll be back again with Monticello versus Wendover after this on Utah 1A Basketball on KSL and MyLocalRadio.com.